Hey, girl, and welcome back to the Girl Code Podcast. I'm your host, Monique Maria, and this is your safe place where we talk boundaries, self worth, womanhood culture, and becoming her and living the life you deserve. So, if you're ready to chat with me, take a deep breath, get comfortable, grab your wine, your tea, and let's get into today's conversation. Okay, so let's talk for a minute. Like we're on FaceTime, hair wrapped up, maybe a glass of wine or something. Because this episode, this one is kind of personal to me. This is for the women, at times as women, especially Black women, we always choose our partner over ourselves. We never put ourselves first. We're so programmed to, make sure we satisfy our partner, make sure they're good because, we don't want the embarrassment of a breakup or letting people know maybe our spouse is cheating on us. We like to just put on a happy face, and when you put on a happy face and you pretend, at one point you're going to break. And this is for women who just keep choosing their spouse, him, even when it means she's solely choosing herself less. And let me just say this to you early in this episode so it can land where it needs to land. If it confuses you, if it doesn't bring you peace, if you don't know where you stand, or if you're a priority, that's not love, that's a warning. And I wish someone would have told me that sooner. In so many situations, I wish I can look back and just be like, girl, this not it. He's not choosing you. He's not gonna make you a lady. He's not gonna make you a priority. It's pretty much time for you to pack up and leave. Block, delete, do whatever you need to do, scream out loud, but it's time for you to walk away. And there was a time in my life when I was faithful to a man who never really fully chose me. And the crazy thing about it, I thought we was dating the whole time. And that Negro put me in a friend zone. He really said, Monique, we friends, right? I'm like, no, we not. I don't sleep with my friends. The conversations we have, I don't have these conversations with my friends. Like, no, we're not friends. So that was kind of a shocker, and it's so many more, but that's another conversation for another day. And let me be real with you, that didn't happen because I wasn't worthy. It happened because I didn't put myself first. Because if I did, he would have been gone. That would have ended in 3 months. I stayed loyal to potential. I stayed patient with confusion. I stayed hopeful in a situation that never required him to step up. And when I look back now, if I had put myself first, I wouldn't have wasted years of my life trying to earn a position I should have been offered naturally. And here is something we don't talk about enough. A man will accept whatever access you allow, even if he knows he's not giving you what you deserve. And that don't make him evil, but it does make your boundaries your responsibility. You have to be responsible for how people treat you, because it's the type of energy you give off. If you show up as a main energy, a man knows not to play with you. But if you show up like I used to show up, a man know his prey, and he will prey on you long as you allow him. And the thing is, especially as Black women, we're taught that love needs to be patient. You need to be patient with him. You need to be understanding. You need to be supportive. And eventually he'll realize your value. But grown woman true, a man who values you doesn't need convincing. He doesn't leave you guessing. He doesn't benefit from your loyalty while giving you uncertainty in return. And this is where self-respect comes in. Self-respect says, I don't stay when I'm unsure. I don't invest where I'm not prioritized. I don't chase clarity. I require it. And I know that sounds strong, whatever, maybe even scary, because choosing yourself can feel like a loss. You can say to yourself, what if I walk away and this was my chance? What if I walk away and this was maybe my chance at love? What if he changes later? What if I just end up alone? But let me flip that for you, sis. And you need to start saying this and asking yourself this. What if staying causes you your peace? What if staying keeps you stuck in anxiety? What if staying delays the version of you who is calm, confident, and deeply loved? There is no real cost nobody warns us about. Here's another hard truth, and I want you to hear this without judgment. When you like a man more than you like yourself, you will tolerate things you never, ever would advise your friend to itself. And I'm just going to read that again and say it again. When you like a man more than you like yourself, you will tolerate things you never advise your friends to itself. You're explaining away bare minimum effort. You'll romanticize inconsistency. You'll shrink your needs so you don't scare him off. But confidence, real confidence, doesn't beg to be chosen. It understands that attraction grows when a woman is grounded, secure, and not afraid to walk away. Not because she's cold, not because she mean, but because she values herself. The attachment isn't about not caring. It's about not clinging. It's about knowing I'll enjoy you, but I won't lose myself for you. And that energy, that changes everything. Men respond differently to women who don't center their entire emotional world around them. Because when you choose yourself, you stop over explaining, you stop over giving, you stop negotiating everything. And yes, some people won't like it. Some will say you changed, some will say you're acting different, some will disappear when they realize they can't access you the same way. And the thing I want to say, let them. Let them say you change. Let them say you're acting different. It's okay. Because anyone who benefits from you having those standards will be uncomfortable when you raise them. Now, let's pause just for a little minute because I want to say this. If choosing yourself costs you the relationship, then the relationship was already costing you you. And that's not love. That's confusion. And I know walking away isn't easy. It wasn't easy for me. I know detaching hurts. I know choosing yourself can feel lonely at first, but peace comes after courage. Clarity comes after boundaries. And the woman you become when you finally put yourself first, she doesn't regret it. And if this episode feels like it's talking directly to you, if you've been sitting in situations that don't sit right, if you've been loyal to someone who hasn't chosen you, this is your sign. Don't argue, don't force, don't do anything, but to be quiet and choose yourself. And when you do, don't announce it, don't explain it, don't defend it. Just move differently. And the thing is, choosing yourself is going to be hard at first, sis, but I guarantee you it's going to be better and it's going to get better. Trust me, been there, done that. And before you go, I want you to remember this. You don't owe anyone access to you, explanations for your growth, or permission to evolve. If this episode spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear this. Share it with someone who's in a crazy relationship, a situationship that really needs to just let go and move on. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at thegirlcode1_ and Facebook The Girl Code. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, always put yourself first. And this is the Girl Code Podcast, and I'll talk to you soon.